This is Mike Woods, New York Fight Blog. That's promoter Lou DiBella. He got a fight on Saturday. Sergio Martinez is fighting Darren Barker in Atlantic City.
Martinez, with Andy Lee fighting Brian Vera in a terrific opening
I was
fight.
just about to say that, bro.
Okay.
Martinez is heavily favored, but is he in against a bum, a patsy?
No, not at all. And he's heavily favored, I think. Look, he should be heavily favored. He's the best middleweight in the world. But I think a lot of this is people here don't know Barker. Barker's been talking a lot of smack over, in the UK and now in the States. And honestly, he's getting big support in the UK, and a lot of people in the UK think he's a live underdog. Frankly, I always get a little worried. Sergio always tells me not to worry, but here I'm a little worried because so many people are looking past, Barker, and all the talk is about Pacquiao and Mayweather, and what can he do next? And Barker's got nothing to lose. He's coming here and he's going to throw down, and he's got nothing to lose. Sergio's got everything to lose.
He's a live dog.
He's a hungry, undefeated fighter. You got to, it's not the kind of guy you can look past. But, I understand why people want to talk about the big fights. But, Darren Barker poses a challenge, and he's a little scary. The fact that he's undefeated, he's coming here with nothing at all to lose, everything to gain. This is a free one for Barker. Go out there, you're fighting the best fighter in the world. No one's going to fault you if you lose to the best fighter in the world. But he's coming here with all the pressure on Sergio and no pressure on himself.
Martinez is a middleweight. Maybe he'll fight at 154.
Now, he's really a 54-pounder who became a middleweight. Which
brings me to, I'm hearing on the grapevine, 2 months ago he said, no, I'm not going to go down to 150 to fight Pacquiao. That would drain me too much. Now I hear in the grapevine that he's willing to go to 150. What's the story on that?
He has told me and his team that he's willing to go to 150. Yes, he will train himself, and yes, it'll weaken him. But he believes that he will beat Pacquiao, period. And he wants that fight. With respect to Mayweather, we would come down to 254 for Mayweather. I think that was the way he just fought Ortiz at. And he would also agree that in the dressing room, he will weigh, that night of the fight, he will weigh less than Ortiz did.
Is there any hurdles in drug testing for Mayweather? I'm assuming that Sergio doesn't have a problem getting the type of testing that Floyd
Sergio
wants.
will do whatever drug testing Floyd wants. He'll do the same testing that was just done on Ortiz.
Are the fans going to call for Martinez to fight Pacquiao or Mayweather next if and when he beats Barker on Saturday?
Well, look, I expect Pacquiao to beat Marquez, but when you get to it, what big fights are out there for those guys now? Who wants to see? Who cares about Tim Bradley or Madonna or any of that crew? There is no, the three best fighters in the world. And we could argue about the order, are Mayweather, Sergio, and Pacquiao. Those are the three best fighters in the world, and I think people want to see those three guys mix it up among each other. And Sergio will do anything in his power to make it possible.
New York Fight Blog with Lou DiBella. Thanks, Lou.